Real Madrid were back in televised action for pre-season, flying to Austria to take on WSG Tirol from the Austrian Bundesliga. Fans would get another glimpse at new signings Alvaro Carreras and Trent Alexander-Arnold, while Gonzalo Garcia found himself on the bench. It wouldn't take Los Blancos long to open the scoring, with Eder Militao looping a header past the keeper, before Kylian Mbappe took his strike so quickly after his first touch to surprise everyone. 2-0 at halftime. With Real Madrid strolling, supporters would continue to get a good viewing when Mbappe bagged his second in the final 45 minutes, before Rodrygo goes linked up with Kylian to score arguably the best goal of the day. Full-time, 4-0 to Real Madrid, who are edging closer and closer to the league opener against Osasuna in 1 week's time. Real Madrid were in fine scoring form, as they gear up for the start of their 2025-26 campaign. Goals by Militao and Mbappe in the first half set them on the way to victory, before the Frenchman doubled his tally after the break, and Rodrygo rounded off a fine Madridista display at Innsbruck's Tivoli Stadion. Carreras played from the start, making his Madrid debut. The team flew out the blocks in dominant fashion, and Mbappe fired off an early warning shot, when he struck across goal and forced the host's goalkeeper to punch clear. 8. Shortly afterwards, Arda Güler could have opened the scoring when his left-footed drive from the edge of the box smashed off the crossbar. Madrid were relentless in their attacking play and, following two decent shots on goal by Tchouaméni that were kept out by Turkish international Stejskal, Militao broke the deadlock on 10 foot with a superb header from Brahim's cross. Total dominance. The second was not long in coming either. 3 minutes later, Arda Güler threaded a lovely pass into the box for Mbappe, who brought the ball masterfully under his spell and beat the goalkeeper with a powerful left-footed effort. With 20 minutes played, Brahim came within a whisker of making it 3, when his shot from the right-hand side skimmed wide of the post. The minutes ticked by, and our team were still dominating the ball, despite the Austrian outfit presenting a slightly greater threat in opposition territory. Mbappe at the double. 4 minutes after the restart, the impressive Arda Güler curled a beautifully measured left-footed free kick towards goal, only to see it come back off the bar once more. With the hour mark ticking around, Mbappe notched up the third goal of the evening. Tchouaméni's deep ball in behind found his compatriot, who stepped sweetly around the onrushing goalkeeper to stroke into an empty net. At 0-3, Xabi Alonso brought on Lunin, Carvajal, Rodrygo, Gonzalo, Alaba, Rudiger, and Fran Garcia. Gonzalo could have put his name on the scoresheet just moments after coming on, but his header from Güler's cross failed to find the target. 68. A minute later, WSG Tirol enjoyed their best chance of the game, from the boots of Anselm, but Lunin came out on top in the one-on-one, showing some sublime reflexes. Ekmir then did brilliantly to deny Mbappe his hat-trick, keeping out his rasping strike, before Asensio and Yanez came off the bench. With 78 minutes on the clock, Mbappe once again forced the keeper into a good diving stop, but the Madridista insistence did finally bear fruit on 81 foot. Thanks to Rodrygo. Linking up nicely with Mbappe, the Brazilian unleashed that fierce right foot to make it 0-4. In the closing stages, our coach handed debuts to Thiago, who came close to getting a goal, and Roberto Martin. Xabi Alonso's boys now turn their attentions to their La Liga opener.